Hello homeschoolers! Today's video is a prep video. I am making a phonics file for my 5-year-old. He will be starting kindergarten soon, and we've been working on his alphabet, teaching him all of the sounds of the letters, and we are getting ready. I'm gearing up to start alpha phonics with him here soon, and I wanted to make him something like interactive, something hands-on that we could use to practice his spelling to do alongside his reading. So I thought alpha phonics would be the perfect time to do this since we're practicing new sounds and reading them and stuff. And I'll just be trying to do the reverse with spelling in his phonics file. And here I am, I'm just cutting out, I found some orthographic mapping instructions and online, and I just typed them up. I will leave links to everything that you're seeing here, things I made, and the printables for this phonics folder, like what you're looking at right now. It was only $5 when Teachers Pay Teachers. I'll leave the link to it in the description box. So you do have to laminate. So I just bought them at Walmart a while back, some single-sided lamination sheets. So that's what you see me doing here. And only laminating one side works out actually better, as you'll see, because I'm gonna have to glue it down. And so the glue, it just adheres better with just that dry cardstock surface versus a laminated surface trying to glue it down. So yeah, it worked out well. It only took me 2 sheets of the lamination for the whole thing. It was really satisfying peeling that paper off. So I do regret doing this. I don't recommend that you fold over the edges like this. I thought I wouldn't have to like cut it because yeah, the glue, it didn't adhere as well on the edges that had the wrap around kind of plastic surface. So I actually had to end up stapling those down, the edges down, which isn't a big deal, but I'll show you at the very end kind of how I'm planning on using it with them. He actually already came in like while I was making this and he wanted to play with it, so that's a good sign. So this printable, they had kind of a more standard font, and then it had Denilian print font that you could choose between the two. I was so excited because this is the handwriting font that I am using. I'm teaching my kids like for all our copy work and stuff. So I for sure chose the Denilian print font for the phonics file. And now I'm just doing all the phonograms. So this phonics file is based off of the science of reading concepts, if you're familiar with that. And so yeah, I like that concept too. See, this time I didn't wrap it around. I just cut it off. So these little circles are what I'm going to use when we are doing our orthographic mapping. So when they are sounding it out, they are going to count how many phonemes they hear. So the first step is to just use those little markers or chips to kind of document how many sounds you hear. So one thing to remember, so these are little Velcro dots. I just got mine from the Dollar Tree. I think there was like a pack, there were 20 in a pack. I think I got like 8 packs and I had like 1 pack left over. So that's good in case I need them for something else. But you want to make sure you pick which side you want to be on the folder and which side you want to be on the chips or the phonograms so that they're interchangeable. So I just did all of the like the hard Velcro I put down first, like on the actual phonics file, and then the fuzzy dot side I put on the backs of the chips or the phonograms. So that's the part, that was the tedious part, was cutting out all those phonograms and putting all of the little dots. That took a good amount of time. I'd say this entire project took a little more than an hour. And I just used a folder I already had. We're almost done. Is the suspense just killing you? This is an activity that's it feels kind of like a game, you know? It feels like game pieces. They're all bright. So I'm gonna be using this with my Alpha Phonics. So we'll do like a lesson, a reading lesson, and then I'm going to use the words from their lesson. See, we're counting a, that's 2 phonemes we hear. So I'm gonna put 2 chips, 2 placeholders. Now we're gonna translate that to the phonogram. So the a we spell with the A, right? And the second phoneme, which was translate to the phonogram M. And then we'll have them read it. Am. Does that sound right? Yep. Check it with me. I say yep. Then have them go ahead and write it in their best handwriting. And to apply it, we're just gonna put it into a sentence. I'll just like dictate to them probably. I'm saying them to him. I'm only gonna do this with one kid. I am spelling, something that indicates how you would use it properly, the meaning. Okay, and then you just put it back and you can reset and do another one. You know, and if there was something, if we're going on with like ham and jam, right? They would be picking up on that pattern. Okay, so we made our phonics file. We're ready to go.